support one of my fellow vendors here at the market. Have to put up against a very plain background. I mean, come on, don't be shy. I have to sell them eventually. Sorry, fancy, it's just a vibe. These I've been making these for 13 years now. And it was all because of this guy, Sonic the Hedgehog. I was a big Sonic boy as a kid. He was a popular TV show and obviously a popular video game, but there were no toys made for it. You couldn't find them anywhere. You could go to Walmart, you can get your typical stuff like Transformers and Star Wars, but never Sonic the Hedgehog, and that really frustrated me as a kid. So my mom got me the clay, Sculptor clay. That's the clay that I use to this day, just so that I can make my own toys, and that's where it began. I just got the idea, you know, around Christmas time. Especially as a kid, you hear homemade gifts and all that, and then so I figured, what if I finally started selling my services, you know? I saw potential that if I could make stuff that you couldn't get at the store or couldn't get spot on, I would be the guy you could go to. It began 5 years ago. I was thinking up this business, but didn't go into reality until like a year later, and then that's when I was finally catching on, asking people what they wanted. The best one was on my ocarina. I don't have it right now to show it to you guys. I mean, if I had it here, I'd be playing for you guys. I would go around Nampa High School. That's where I graduated, by the way. I went to high school. I'd go around at lunch with a box and be like, I'd tell them my name, tell them my spiel, and then I'd let them check out my figures, and I would make roughly like $20 a week. Just off of kids who generally don't have that much money. I even had teachers and staff who wanted clay figures, so those are the early days. I've been trying to make it a full-time job, but in terms of income, it's always up and down, but I think it's because it's like first 3 years and on top of that going to school full-time, and that's what this has been. It's just been a part-time deal. Finally, it's my 4th year. I finally have the finances. I'm finally getting the niche. I'm doing a convention, a couple art in the park stuff this year, so I'm hoping that this is the year, 2017, that it finally turns into a full-time thing. For a long time, I've been doing homage figures, and when I say homage figures, I'm talking about trademark characters. I do a lot of video games and other stuff. If you come to my market, I'm gonna pretty much say, oh yeah, this is my homage of Jack Skellington or Sailor Moon, you know, to avoid copyright. I'm not the only one who does it. Transformers companies do it. So I wanted to finally come up with my own original character. This is my own original character, Epic West. The premise of this character is that it's 1300 years in the future. The Great Fire came, the people waited for a savior, as the legends told. They waited, and nobody came. Humanity's surviving. It's not thriving, it's not declining, it's just surviving. And our hero here wakes up to realize that he has to find the other half of the Illuminator, which is that little crescent moon necklace that you see in there. It's just the adventures all over the Canyon Valley as he seeks for his own meaning of life. Ideally, it would be a video game. It would be like an homage, a love letter to Legend of Zelda. The classic open world, and then 16-bit. Just that retro stuff that I love so much. And we've got the classic sword and shield, and then a little bit of Legend of Zelda where Link, he's a guy. He never talks. There's not much personality to him because he's intended to. You, the player, whoever is playing as, it's up to them to fill in the personality. That's why with this character, like, his primary color is purple, so a gender-neutral color. You don't see much of his face. You got like a gas mask covering him, and then you see a targeting lens. And you see that eye, so up to you to fill in the gaps. So yeah, that's a little bit of Legend of Zelda. Oh yeah, Mega Man helmet too. Look at Mr. Mega Man right there. He's purple now. This is the one thing I'm good at. I'm terrible at life. I'm terrible at everything, but the one thing I can do right. This is the one thing I can do right. And on top of that, video production. That's another one of my passions, is the idea that stories can be preserved in film. And just the impact that a lot of movies have had on me. That either made me want to be a better person or pursue a career or to be creative. It was Nightmare Before Christmas. I still remember renting it from the video gallery back in the late 90s. I still remember the day we bought our copy, and I still have my copy. It's on my Nightmare Before Christmas shelf. Just that power that those movies, that a lot of these movies have had. I want to do the same. So that's why I want to make movies, if not at least film. Especially since recently I did a mascot parody, like of all the cereal mascots. Like something like that. Not that's gonna like inspire you to be like a better person. It's a rather dark video, but it's at least fun. I'm hoping that it can at least like make someone laugh. Just laugh at the absurdity of marketing and commercialism. I wanted to bring something that would make people laugh. I'm hoping to see someone laugh, or at least be like, oh my god, what the hell did I just watch? I want to bring inspiration. Like I said, do the same thing other storytellers and filmmakers and artists have done for me. Obviously my recent film, that is not supposed to be inspirational. It's dark. For now it's good practice. I think the more I practice my storytelling, I know how to write out dialogue, character, and all that. Yeah, more practice like a long time ago. I tried to do like you know that one movie, you think that you made something good, you made something great, but it ends up being so laughably bad, like a He-Man cartoon. It's so bad it's good, so yeah, for now, just practicing, day at a time, trying to get better, so I can do the inspirational things. I will be your rich corporate overlord. You will give in. You will know there is no other place to turn to. Because you all give into the commercialism. You will all want to get your McDonald's Big Macs. You're all going to want to get your Dasani water because you think you're being so healthy. Yes, I know this is Boise State. We're all a little more health conscious of what we eat. But why do you keep drinking the Coca-Cola? Huh? Ha! And you said you didn't believe in alternative.